briefly in the past about vitamin D and sunlight and the benefits of that. So vitamin D again is not really a vitamin, it's a hormone. So it has impact on different processes in our body. Okay, so a friend of mine asked me, I don't really want to get tanned, or my skin is black already. I don't need any more tan. Why should I go out in the sun? I was walking out in the sun, and my friend said, I've seen you walk out in the sun quite a lot. I was like, yeah, I'm getting vitamin D. I was like, ha ha, I don't need vitamin D. I'm tanned already. I said, listen, I didn't really know what to say, but I thought about it later, and it occurred to me that a lot of people think that going out in the sun is really only for tanning, or only for getting a nice layer of darker skin, and those who are already dark don't need to get tanned. So for those of you, doesn't matter what your color skin is, what is the color of your skin, vitamin D is important for all of us. All human beings require vitamin D. All human beings produce vitamin D. All human beings need to get vitamin D by exposing their skin to sunlight. The only difference is based on the color of your skin is how much time you need to be outside. So if you're white skinned, then probably 10-15 minutes is enough on a very hot and a sunny day with a high UV index. So the UVB rays are high. If you're brown skinned, probably 25 to 30 minutes. If you're darker skinned, probably close to an hour. So this is different. See, so if you live in a country like Canada, uh, then if you're an immigrant and everybody else is white and they're running around for every time there's sun they go out, take your clothes off, and get as much tan as possible. If you have a dark skin, you don't need the tan, but you need the sunlight, you need the vitamin D. So as a matter of fact, you should be, if you have a black skin, you should be out in the sun probably longer than someone who is white skin. So let's say if you're dark skin, if you're of African origin, or if you're from southern parts of India, or any other parts of the world, and you're dark skin, then you probably need to spend, at least expose parts of your skin to the sunlight for about an hour. Now you can do that in your own house. You have a nice window, the sunlight is coming, around 11, 12. You can expose yourself to that for an hour while you're doing activities or you're reading a book. Or if you don't like to be indoors, you can be outdoors by the beach, spend some time there, or in a garden. Spend an hour working or gardening to get enough vitamin D. And after that, you can come back in, or so it's not about tan really, it's about vitamin D. And doesn't matter what is your skin color, you need vitamin D. And without that, you're going to get in trouble, especially if you're an immigrant from tropical regions. And if you move to polar regions, especially in Canada or some of the northern countries like Russia or Europe, you're not getting enough sunlight, you need to spend more time outside. The same is actually true for everybody, anybody. Doesn't matter if you live in the Middle East. If you're darker skinned people, you need to expose your skin to vitamin D. If you don't, if your circumstances don't allow that, for example, if you're a night worker, so you have to work in the night, you're at work, so during the day you sleep. So in cases like that, you should talk to your doctor and get vitamin D supplements, so you can your body has vitamin D. If you don't get enough vitamin D, it can affect slew of functions, and if that continues for years, then you're more likely to get chronic diseases. So I hope you found this helpful, and don't think about tan, think about vitamin D, think about UVB rays, and that's what you need in order for happy and healthy life. Take care, be well.